Hello YouTube and all good on the road followers. I am packing for the Carnival Celebration cruise. We will be on the celebration in 5 days. And I thought I might give you a little idea of what I packed that some people don't think to pack. Or things that I consider a little outside the norm for packing. Of course, pack your clothes, pack your toiletries. But here's what I packed a little bit outside of that after we've been cruising for years. Stay tuned for the celebration. Should be up in a couple of weeks. We're heading out in 5 days. One of the first stranger things we take is a tray. Carnival no longer has the big plates. They no longer provide trays in their buffet, and I like to take food back to my balcony. So I carry a tray of my own. You can also steal one from room service. You can order room service, get it, keep the tray for the week. They'll usually let you do that. But we take our own. Along with the tray, I take a couple of tea towels, so that when I'm bringing my food back to the room, I can cover it up and slip it back down. I also like to book kind of close to the buffet because I love to eat on my balcony. Okay, number 2 on the strange things I take. Well, not so strange. This is a door organizer. You can get them at any Dollar Tree, Walmart, Amazon. This thing has changed the way we cruise. It's always hard to find where to put everything in a cruise. This is amazing. And to go with this, these things. I'll put a link on these guys in Amazon. So you can buy them if you'd like them. They are 100-pound magnets, and they are amazing for getting your things out of the way in the cabin. We'll stick them to the walls. We'll use a couple of them to hang this. Use a couple of more to hang hats, umbrellas, things like that. This is almost a must right here. This changes the way you cruise in these small cabins. Your tumbler. You gotta take a tumbler. Nice steel tumbler from Sam's. I don't know how people do without these. Next is something to charge your phone. A lot of Carnival ships will only have one plug in your entire cruise cabin, maybe 2. You need something like this, and Carnival does not allow surge protected chargers. Surge protected, like you can't just pick up a cheap surge protected power strip from Walmart and take it, and they are suspicious of anything with a cord, to be honest with you. They won't even give a second guess to something like this. I'll post a link to Amazon for this also. Very useful. Nothing I post here is sponsored, by the way. Lanyards for your sail and sign card. Some people just carry it in their pocket. Half the time I do also. But if you like to carry a lanyard, there you go. Lanyards for your sail and sign. I like to take my Fitbit to keep track of my steps every day. Now this is a bit of a weird one. We take tea. Carnival is a Bigelow ship. If you want Twinings or any other brand, you might want to bring your own. Most people already know about this one. This is not really a weird one, but think about your meds on the ship. They're crazy expensive. So take something in case you do get sick and you have to spend a lot of time in your room. Got to take your seasickness meds. Now this is the best we've ever used. Dramamine does not work as well. Bonine. Take one the night before your cruise if you know you're going to get seasickness, and every night as long as you're on the cruise till you get back to shore. We are lucky enough not to have a problem with seasickness. Our daughter does though, and this does wonders. So these are other things you can take. Some ginger chews, actual ginger candy, and a C-band, but we're not sure these really do much. Umbrellas. A lot of people, this might not be a big thing to them. We burn easy, and sometimes when you're waiting to get back on the ship, you can stand in a long line in the Caribbean sun. And yeah, so we like to take umbrellas. Okay, now this one's a pretty big deal. A lot of people don't think about this. You've got to pack some toiletries in your carry-on bag that doesn't get on a plane, that does not get checked at the cruise port, because 99.9% of the time you're going to get that bag, but sometimes you don't, and they're very expensive to buy on the cruise ship. Some toothpaste, razors for me, shaving cream, some deodorant, and a toothbrush. Just want to make sure you've got that. Now another thing we like to take, this is not really a big deal, The stewards are strapped right now. They're doing more rooms than they've ever done before. Last cruise, we found a pair of socks. I showed you that on the video in one of our drawers. So the rooms aren't getting cleaned quite like they used to. Might want to take some Clorox, wipe the room down. Remember, the person who was in your room before has only been gone a few hours when you get there. We like to take a deck of cards. Okay, and then for my purposes, I have a whole bag full of just camera gear. For long shots and zooms, I've got the Nikon Coolpix P900. Up here in the very bottom of my carry-on. I take this little Acaso action camera, really cheap camera I got off Amazon, and I'll use it for like still shots and underwater shots. My chest rig. A hard drive for storing the video. The charger for my batteries. Tripods, charging stick, floaty thing for the camera, things like that. Waterproof housing for the GoPro, because I don't trust its natural waterproofing in salt water. A few more charging cables. And finally, the toiletries I talked about right in the top of my carry-on bag with my electronics. Okay, and the last thing I would think of to tell you to always pack is a carry-on bag that has clothing essentials for just a few days. Getting trapped without actual clothes because your luggage doesn't get delivered is a really big deal unless you've got a few days worth of clothes. So take a carry-on bag, keep that with you all the time, and include just a few essentials. An evening outfit, a day outfit, everything you need there just in case your luggage doesn't show up. Okay, everybody, join us for the celebration. It should be coming out in 2 weeks, next weekend. We'll see. Thanks.